Welcome to the Inner Darlings YouTube channel. My name is Nele Falize and this is my 8th day in the NaNoWriMo challenge. I'm happy to report that I wrote over 2,500 words today, which means that once again I went a bit over my total, the amount that I want to write on a day, and that's always a good thing. But it's still not something that I can make a constant out of. My life still hasn't reached the balance where writing is just a natural part of my day, where my husband and I know which time can be spent for me to write and which time I can spend just being the full-time mother that I always wanted to be. We're also learning that I really don't function being tired. It's something that we've always known, but ever since having a baby and becoming a parent, late has gotten a whole new meaning. Where in the past I could stay up till 10 or 11 or 12, now 10 is really a difficult number to reach. Even 9 o'clock becomes the moment where I am actually looking forward to going to sleep. This is very important because I've written a couple of times in the evening in order to get to my word count. And at some point when I'm so tired that I just see the letters starting dancing in front of my eyes, the screen starts shaking and my hands start trembling. So it really is a physical thing, getting that tired, staying up that late for me. Also, on the same note, I have been capable of writing during the day, and I do notice that when I write during the day, when I'm clear and focused, that I get to my word count faster. So my husband and I are discussing how to optimize those awake hours while still figuring out how to do the parenting at the same time. You could say that yes, he could take my son for a couple of hours, but it's not as easy on him to constantly be busy with his son without some help or support. It's the same for me. It's really difficult to just constantly give him what he needs when it's just me and him. And it's only a little bit easier on me because I breastfeed him. But although he's 1 year old, he still feeds a lot and he still wants a lot of attention from his parents. Yes, he runs around, yes, he plays, but the moment we are not paying attention to him, he becomes very intense in demanding that we're there with him. We personally don't think that's bad behavior. We believe that it's just part of whom he is. He is not the sit-down, quiet child. He's an intense child. He has a willful character. He is very spirited and a joy to behold. And I once read that all the things that make a child hard to handle are qualities you do really want an adult to have and in order to succeed in life. Being willful, daring to be determined, being persistent, pushing through, going for what you want to go, believing in yourself, are all traits that I don't want to take away from him. So we're just still juggling and doing the calculus in order to see how our days can best be planned. On writing itself, when I'm awake, I'm clear and focused, writing really goes fluently. My inner editor is far more easier shut up, although I do keep pushing against, and I'll probably constantly hit this, is that I wish I had an outline, that I wish I had done, that I'd had the time to do the work for an outline, and that I'd could just look at what I was going to write. It's not always that easy to to figure out where a scene is going. Sometimes you just really wish you had notes, and then you can't always get into the flow of things. So yeah, I do really wish I had a plan to follow when writing. And I am looking forward to when I do have the time to spend on that. The other thing I also keep bumping into is the quality of writing. I've said it a couple of times, my writing right now is not of quality. I haven't actually said that what that means. It means that my sentences are breaking several writing rules. I am breaking show don't tell. I am breaking active versus passive. But I do notice that right now, that's okay. Because I am not writing my final piece. I am not going to publish this and say, hey, look at something I did. This is the best thing I've ever written. No, I know where I'm at. And I'm learning every day again and again to be okay with where I'm at. Show don't tell and active versus passive are very, very important. They're tools in order to make your writing better. But you can only use those tools if you already have pieces written. And it's a good thing for me to learn to be a bit more patient and a bit more at ease with things going the way they have to go. It's sad to say that I'll have to figure out when to make these videos during the day. Probably will have to make them the morning after, when I'm a bit more awake and when I can use the clarity and focus that I get from waking up. That being said, I'll see you soon. I will still try to do daily updates, and if you like this video, share, subscribe. Go to my website, innerdarlings.com, to know more about me, to learn more about me, and thank you very much for your time.